Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. We're going to play some more campaign. Granada, Grandeur. We apparently now have 100% war score. Okay. Yeah. It's not been 5 years, but we suddenly have 100%. So I thought you had to like occupy the war goal for 5 years. Evidently, it's a whole lot easier to get 100% than I expected. It's still kind of like to separate peace England. No, this just seems easier. It seems a whole lot easier just to take land from Portugal, and we'll just annul the treaty via Portugal since we suddenly have 100%. I was not expecting that. And again, to keep my subjects loyal, I think I'll take the land myself and then grant it to him. Castile and Portugal and Navarre will be upset. Shocking. Ooh. That's a lot of local trade power and naval forcement. I'd like to keep that. Province is worth a lot of war score. They're all worth so much. This total war score cost for this tiny little bit of land, 219%. It's 40 if I transfer directly. $47 if I take it. So I think we're definitely gonna never mind that and go for the proper transfer then. That looks perfect. That gives me the military, like the land access. I get the estuary, which I have to pay more attention to these estuaries. Also, I think one of those provinces was that actual proper fort, so no more dealing with that in the future. Except, this doesn't let me annul the treaty with England. We could just not take Vieira Alta. Actually, I don't need this, do I? Because I have access. No, I do need it. Instead of taking Vieira Littoral, just take one of these. Alentejo Central. Cathedral, Farm Estate, Commune Hall. We got a mine complex here, though. I think we like that one better. Nice big old warehouse here. Ooh, he did build a castle here, didn't he? So he has another fort. Must have just recently finished it. We don't get the mining production, the mining complex, but we get to take the fort, and that's probably going to be fine. All right, sounds good. Let's wrap up the war. It's time for a period of peace, in theory. Of course, they're no longer a valid rival. Are you serious? I mean, obviously. So, 275 population divided by 80. We're supposed to have roughly 4 fully maintained forts. 4 current tech fully maintained forts. Current tech fort is the We can build a bastion at Tech 15, so we're not quite there. We're ahead of time still. So I only need to have 4, and I have how many exactly? 9. Okay, we're going to multiple a few more then. And yet the number's still not quite working out a little bit. I wonder if that has something to do with my autonomy in the provinces? As long as the other core completes, we'll fall below 10%, and then I think we're going to be just fine. We're back to making some cash. I kept this one for myself, even though it's not really doing that great. Central Mosque, Marketplace, Farm Estate, Trade Wharf, Local Fortifications. Wow, 4 ducats a month for a level 2 advisor? Hell no. I am getting a tremendously large number of half-price advisors because of this whole Jewish Catholic situation that we're in. And I'm going to hit this monarch point cap again. We're still 7 years ahead of time. It's just going to keep on running up against it. The legitimacy should be resolved in about 2 years. And the Civil War should go away as soon as the overextension falls below. Which will be really soon. Personal Union? Fair enough. Well, I set a goal for myself recently, which means we should probably be going to war with Fez. God, man, manpower. Mercs? Do we just merc up? Do we build? Are there buildings that I can build to give me more manpower? A marketplace is completed in the province of El Condado. Cool. Urban gravity and rural and urban wealth growth. Where's the modifier for who built it? The Burgers built it. Congratulations, Burgers. Appreciate your efforts. Nice. So we're back to full divert trade. Here we can embargo rivals. Except that we don't actually have rivals, so this one should probably turn off by default. Rather than giving me Liberty Desire when I don't have any valid rivals. I'm liking this. This 9 ducats a month in income is pretty solid. I'm wondering if there's going to be a building we can actually build that will be kind of cool. And a new warehouse was built in El Condado. And these burgers are going crazy. Warehouses are freaking awesome, right? Warehouses and workshops. Nice job, guys. That's why we don't mind you. They spent every ducat they had. Alright, fair enough. And look at that. I was about to maybe look around to build this, but it looks like somebody else is building it. It's going to be done in just 14 days. The burgers again, man. Look at that. They're building a, what are they building? Oh, it's a farm estate. No, they're not building a farm estate, are they? I think that those are automatic based on province wealth. No, somehow urban wealth is negative here. Impressive. Well, there was one province where there was an eligible mine at one point. We could be upgrading these mine complexes. Education, though. For 850 ducats, I could upgrade the university in our capital, which currently has a lot of stuff. Art Corporation was built. I don't know how they get so much money, I swear. They are building so much more than I possibly could. In Jane and Cordoba, they just built 2 buildings, 2 more warehouses. That's got to be more than just the burgers treasury, right? Because they only have 100. They had 0. Now they have 150 based on their annual income. That they've got to be using the actual local wealth. The urban wealth to just build buildings as well. I'm guessing the urban wealth, in this case, this province, for example, Cordoba, where they just built something. Cordoba. The burghers control the province, so the burghers probably get credit for building something when they build here. But it's not part of the treasury of like the entity, the burghers. Maybe they can like use the money that's local in the province and then contribute some extra, that kind of thing. Seems reasonable. Alright, cool. The check to see if you can core stuff has happened. The runners. Three up to 4, so you go from 3 to 6. The cost is the same actually. 280 and 280, but you upgrade an existing location. It's almost like it'd be better to build this thing in a province that's like got no one there, and then build it and like upgrade it right away. Before you have a lot of other infrastructure there to increase the cost. Requires art power of 18. Do we even have that, out of curiosity? Yeah, we have art power of 19.9 in our capital. So we could build a world-famous university. Gain prestige at the expense of greater noble loyalty. Gain absolutism, which would in this case be centralization, but we're already at the cap. Attempt to convince them that a strong state is necessary to defend their lands. Again, the absolutism does nothing, or just lose absolutism. I guess I'm going to take this option. I don't want to lose absolutism. I'm pretty sure. It's too good with the technology cost reduction. Granted, technology cost reduction is actually not that important. I've got too many monarch points. I guess we'll just lose the absolutism. Fine. Whatever. Like, I think I put too much value on like tech cost reduction. It just, whatever. We just have way too many monarch points. See? We still have too many monarch points. I could convince them to build roads. We could just take the tech early. Let's just do it. It's the simplest approach. I'm annoyed by having too many monarch points. It's a huge waste of monarch points, but whatever. There's no sink. There's no monarch point sink for me right now. We could just straight up stop spending money on any advisor, but the modifiers you get from them seem really good. Okay, we still have the Peasants' War for a bit. Just gonna give me the same guy over and over again. It's got the mission to attack Tlemcen. I think I'm gonna gear up to attack Mr. Fezman. Try to work towards taking Tadla, Fez, and I mean if we can get all three of the provinces, or at the very least take advantage of my claim up here before we lose it. Expires in 5 years. I need to get this province so that I can then start working on Hafsid. Probably not a bad idea to start building up spy network on him as well. Of course we got caught spying on Fez right before I plan on attacking him. I mean, why wouldn't we? And I think in the meantime I'm going to take a look at buildings a little bit more and see if maybe there's some buildings that might make sense. We're no longer over the naval force limit again. That's useful. Building some more ports could be nice just to raise force limit. And it's the military side that gives more force limit, I think, by quite a bit. Drastically decreases local tax income, though. I'm assuming the minus 2.5 is per year, though. Not really a big deal. It's like 0.2 ducats a month. Although that autonomy is pretty darn high. Okay. I suppose I'll put a cut in here then. I'll be back in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the campaign. See you in a bit.